What I used to do on weekends was pretty much the same usual stuff as a teenager starts going out, just going out to local bars, your local town, just having a few drinks and that with mates.
There was a time when I was proper ill. I had like the flu for about 3 weeks or so.
Once I moved to Bath in Larkhall, when I went to secondary school, I found it pretty hard. Everyone was a lot different to how I was, well, used to, really.
And then I was out one night and one of my mates happened to have some stuff on him. Thought, Lewis, you up for some or what? And then I just be like, yeah, why not? Solid, let's do this.
He came round and looked after me as a surprise, made me soup every day. It was the first thing we had actually made. It was okay for a first attempt, I guess, but other than that.
The majority of the teachers, I just didn't like the authority that they were giving, like the way they were. I felt in my mind I shouldn't be treated differently, you know. I'm still the same as them, so why do they talk to me like I'm a bit of shit, you know what I mean?
We went away for a weekend, down to Cornwall, had a nice weekend away, went down to the beach, and he got down on one knee and proposed. Like, I was completely shocked. And then I realised, oh, I do actually really love you, yeah, I do want to be with you, but yeah, that's how it all happened.
It became a recurring thing because of the sheer the joy of what I was having when I was doing this stuff. It was just completely, it was new to me, and it was just all love and just amazing. Every time I'd go out, I was guaranteed to have a good night just because there's certain substance I was taking.
So I just used to take the piss, not do the work, piss the teachers off, you know, swear at them, have a go at them, chuck stuff at them if they got too much for me.
I didn't ever lose myself at the first. It was just more like, oh yeah, I'm just taking it steady sort of thing. And then I just sort of knew my limits a bit more and was pushing my limits to doing a few harder things and like pushing myself out and be like, yeah, solid, I'll do this. Just like completely fearless to any sort of drug that was coming in my way. I just wanted to experience new things. I wanted my brain to enter, like, see what open up my imagination on life and just completely look at life in a completely different manner.
It was my sister's birthday. We all got ready. I was going out to see a few old friends I haven't seen in a while. We went to a few bars, chatting to a few lads, got a round of drinks in, and then got completely wasted, just right off my, you know, and then we went clubbing and it just went on from there.
I bought a pack of tea lights, went into my tent, and I was on my own, and I laid all of these 50 tea lights in the bottom of the tent floor. I had my lighter and I lit every single tea light there was on the floor, but they were all spaced out and they were all glowing, all 50, and I was just stood over them, just looking at them on the floor, just like, wow.
One of the students, he said something that it wasn't true at all, and yeah, it really got to me really badly, and I went for him, and a teacher got in the way, tried to grab me and push me, so yeah, I whacked him. It was pretty bad. I got kicked out of school.
Once I told him, it was horrible. Like, there was just such a horrible atmosphere. Like, I just never knew what to say to keep him happy. It was just horrible.
After I left school, I didn't bother going to a new one. Couldn't, you know, I didn't want to. So I hung out with my mates that I was at school at, who I used to, you know, we used to get into fights with, and I just took my anger out onto the street. You know, you shortly find out that you can.
At first, I really enjoyed my job. I really didn't have any hesitation of going, so I just worked, and then I was just enjoying these things so much. I just thought, sod it, I'm just going to do a sickie. I'd rather be here right now. So I was ringing in sick, going out on the weekends, and just getting completely bladdered, and then these were like on Fridays or Saturdays, and then I wouldn't even sleep until like Tuesday. I was awake the whole weekend, just up. I was calling even more sickies at work, just like literally just, you know, just being a crap employee basically, just by like working, because I just enjoy myself so much. Work got in the way for me, so I just thought I can't be bothered with work anymore, so I eventually got the sack.
Probably the most baddest experience for me, having to go to court, being told that you might go to prison.
We always just used to argue. He used to just get like so angry with me, and I've never seen that side to him before. Just used to storm off. It just wasn't ever the same again.
I've usually got colour in my face. I'm not like a tan person, but my face was just pale, and it was just, I had dark eyes, and I just looked at myself, and I could see it from my own point of view that I wasn't looking healthy, and to see it for myself in the mirror woke me up quite a lot, because people had said that I was changing and stuff, but for seeing it for myself, I just thought, yeah, I've got to do something about this now.
It stopped me from getting jobs. It's stopped me a lot, but you know, it was a good experience as well, because I mean, if I hadn't have gone to court and been told this, then I probably wouldn't have, you know, changed my ways really.
Went upstairs and found a note on my bed saying, "Chloe, it's over." That's it, just a note. Like, it was just, I know it was all my fault, but to do it in that way, it's just not right. Like,
after all of that sort of finished, I sort of fixed up a bit, started just, I can't stay on my ass every day, I've got to start giving out CVs.
And I always had a passion for acting and that, so I just went for it, and I don't know, everything kind of now it's just sort of fitted together really, really well.
I just want to be with him. I just still love him so much.
So I got a good job, and it was not a job, it was an apprenticeship, sorry, like, and I was just working sort of while I'm learning sort of things. I was back at college as well, so I wasn't just working, I was getting my qualification.
I just really love him still. I just really want to be with him, but I know it's never gonna happen.
And then it just completely sort of changed my view about what I was doing in the past. It's like, I was like, well, I don't need to be doing that. I can enjoy my work and then just have a few drinks or something at the weekend with some mates and just take it easy. Don't damage yourself, because in the long run, it's never going to be worth it.